Welcome to the channel, everyone. The chef is off today and I will be sharing my secret recipe of flan. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The recipe is very simple. It's 4 full eggs, 1 can of condensed milk. I use the Borden brand. Carnation milk, 1 can. 3 ounces of cream cheese. Make sure it's like the bar. So this is a secret ingredient that I find because it makes the flan less jello-y and more consistent. And half a teaspoon of vanilla. Simple as that. That's what's going in your blender. You start with the 4 full eggs, make sure it's blended. And then the carnation milk and the condensed milk. Make sure you put everything inside. In the meantime, you can have a little bit of wine. Okay. And then, very simple, put in your cream cheese. Like I said, it kind of takes away the strongness of the eggs. This is all said and done. All our ingredients are mixed, very simple. Now we're gonna go and make the caramel, okay? So here, what I have is 1 full cup of sugar and water. I tend to put plenty of water because this is gonna be my caramel and I want my flan to be really sugary and very few calories, right? So it also kind of, when you serve the flan, you'll see that this is what's gonna be underneath and it makes it just looks prettier and it tastes much better. So a little bit more water helps with that. The caramel is a little tricky. Once I put the sugar in there, I put the water on top and I stir it and then I leave it alone. I don't touch it because what happens is that when you start playing with it, it starts getting stiff or whatever. So I just leave it alone. You have to be very careful. These are my scars from making caramel for my flan a couple of years ago. So remember, this is very, very, very hot when we're making the caramel. In the meantime, I have prepared this with water. In Spanish, it's called baño de María. I don't know how it's called in English. Once you pour everything and you're gonna put everything in the oven, this goes in here. So in baño de María.
Double boil.
Baño de María. This is the best part of the flan. I mean, we didn't have enough calories in there. We needed a little bit more over here.
Do we show them the papyrus that you have the recipe written on?
This is probably from the early 90s. I always keep things just in case I forget. Yeah, probably early 90s.
Looks like a treasure map.
The flan is the most easiest thing to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Because as the chef is that one over there. I conveniently do not know how to cook. When it starts getting too dark there, I just start kind of moving it around. Of course, this is very hot. You have to be very careful. And you just kind of move it, play with it gently so that it kind of spreads a little bit, the caramel, because if you kind of leave it in one place, it kind of just starts burning. So there you go. See how fast it gets really brown? It doesn't have to be too dark. I think this looks pretty good. And there's your caramel, see? There's your caramel. Now you shut it off. And then you take your mix and gently move it a little bit. There we go. And then you just pour this on top. Try to spread it as evenly as you can, doesn't matter. This is all going in the oven and you're gonna love it, love it. There you go. So you take your flan gently, put it on top here, perfectly. There it goes. And then you're gonna put it in the oven, 375. I have the convention bake, and it's
Not a convention, it's a convection.
convection. And I have, so I have, you put it on 375, but I also have the convention bake.
Convection.
And now you can put this in. See you in 45.
That would fit in there with a...
Stop having an opinion about everything. Well, I always like to make my flan the day before. I always feel like the flavors are a little bit better. Plus you're able to keep it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. So it's really cold. I mean, temperature is important. It's like when you're having a nice glass of wine. Make sure it is cold. You know, I hate when I go to places and they serve me a wine that's lukewarm or not. You know, come on.
Come on, man.
There's only 45 seconds left, so I think the flan is ready. It's pretty, you know, it's a little bit liquidy. So I want to put it in for a few more minutes. So 10 minutes, it should be fine. See how dry it is now? That's how you want your flan to be. Less liquidy. So it is ready. Take it out here. You want to let it cool off a little bit. And then after a while, you put it in the fridge. I like to leave it 24 hours for the next day, but I don't know if this flan will last. This is not the way the flan is served. I will show you later how we serve our flan, because remember that delicious caramel is all underneath. See you later, alligators. Why do you always have to make fun of me?
Edward Scissorhands over here.
Okay, so now we are ready to serve the flan. So what you need to do is cut it, loosening up the edges. You take a pretty big flat plate like this. Put it like this. See, the flan is there. And you got to flip it. Very simple. You just turn it around and then it should come out nice and easy. There it goes. Beautiful. Let me have the knife. Look at that. Oh my God, this looks so good. Make sure you have enough water so that you have enough caramel there. Oh my God, so good. It's good. Very, very good. You can taste the vanilla, the caramel, the little burnt sugar. You can taste a little bit of the cheese. It's good, nice and soft. If you guys learned anything from this recipe, any of the secrets, like this video and try the recipe. Hope you enjoy it.